Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Savannah and I am here today to talk to you about my weight loss journey, how it's been going so far, and where I stand right now. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for coming, checking it out. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I post every Wednesday and Friday, and we are going to dive right in. So I'm going to go ahead and link up in the cards below my previous video on where I was with my weight loss and my journey and stuff like that. I posted that back, I want to say in October or before that. I had kind of hit a plateau for a while. So let's back it up. So starting with the dawn of time. I've always been a bit on the heavier side since I was a little kid. I really thinned out a lot in high school. I was really active. I joined the I was an athletic trainer for the football team. So I worked out every day with them, 5 days a week in the gym, doing cardio and weightlifting. And I had abs, guys. I had abs and like the calves of a Greek god. It was amazing. Anyways, so I got in really good shape. I was down to my lowest weight ever, I think was like in the 175, 180 range. And I was really healthy. I was eating a lot of protein. I wasn't eating a lot of carbs. I was doing really good. Well, that was high school. And then I got out of high school and then college happened. And then I got married and then we moved to another state and blah, blah, yeah. Like all things happened, right? So I end up, fast forward to a bunch of years later, after my second daughter was born, I kind of started really looking at my weight again because I was creeping up into the 260s, and that was just really dangerous for me. My background, I have a parent who passed away from complications from gastric bypass surgery. My mother died when I was 16. She was almost 400 pounds when she when she had the surgery. When she died, she had lost a substantial amount of weight, but she died because of her quest for weight loss, and it was terrifying to me. So I've always been very mindful of it. I try not to obsess about it. I try not to put it in the forefront of my mind, or I don't talk about it with me and my girls. I don't talk about weight loss. I don't talk about diets. I don't talk about that stuff because I don't want my girls growing up thinking that they need to be on a diet or they need to lose weight or they're not perfect the way they are, because they are perfect the way they are and I'm perfect the way I am. I just want to do better for me. So fast forward to my second daughter being born. I was 264, which is the highest I've ever been in my adult life. I was breastfeeding at the time, and I'll do a whole labor and delivery story thing and go back to that. But guys, my pregnancies are rough. I have HG, which is hyperemesis gravidarum. So I get really, really sick during my pregnancies. I don't gain any weight. I'm lucky if I don't lose a ton of weight. With my first daughter, I lost 20 pounds. With my second daughter, I lost 15, but I was able to gain it all back by the time I delivered. So I delivered at the same weight that I got pregnant at. And then for me, breastfeeding does not drop the weight. I know some people say the weight just melts off of them. They just can't keep anything on them. They lose a ton of weight breastfeeding. That was not the case for me. I found all the weight that I couldn't gain during my pregnancy while breastfeeding. So it's kind of like the opposite of what I go for. Started in February. My daughter had turned 1 and I was done nursing. I was over that. I was all done. And I really just wanted to get into a program. Now I remember my mom having marginally good success, but she never kept with it. But she had really good success with Weight Watchers. So we're in the Weight Watcher program in February of 2017. And my weigh-in was 264, like I was expecting. That's about where I hovered after my daughter was born. So very quickly I lost about 20 pounds. I want to say within the first 6 months I dropped 20 pounds. It was really easy. I wasn't working out. I was just counting my points, counting my nutrition and all of that. And then I dropped the Weight Watchers program and I joined Beachbody On Demand program. The nutrition program for Beachbody On Demand is really good. I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to say anything bad about it because for a lot of people you see a lot of amazing results. For me, however, there was too much leeway in it. There was too much you can make your own choices as long as they fit in these containers. Well, honey, I can get a donut to fit in that container kind of thing, So I really struggled with it. I bounced back and forth all summer long. of last year, I had a lot of 1 pound gain, 1 pound loss, 1 pound gain, 1 pound loss, pretty much for the entire summer. And it was really frustrating for me. So I had a conversation with my husband about it. I told him it wasn't working for me anymore. I wanted to go back to Weight Watchers. And it is a price. I joined the online SIS program the second time around, so I don't go to the meetings, but I do use the app and the Connect, which is the online app community, which is really beneficial. So I use all of that, but I don't go to meetings. So I don't get my meetings in, but I'm doing okay without them for right now. That may change in the future, but for right now, I feel like I'm doing okay. So we had a conversation with it back, I want to say, in August. It was August. We had a conversation in August about me wanting to go back on the program, and we said it was fine. We're going to do it. So I went back on program, and I very quickly lost the 2 pounds that I had been gaining and losing all over the summer. I had lost more. I was losing more and more and more. And then Christmas hit. Oh my God, you guys. Now, I didn't gain during Christmas, but I didn't lose during Christmas. So I stayed the exact same weight from December 12th to just last week. Like, for over a month, I didn't lose anything. But it's kind of to be expected. We got hit with colds and flus. As you can tell, I'm still kind of congested. I got hit really bad this Christmas season with a cold. I usually don't get sick, which is really weird. So I got hit with colds and flus, and then the holidays, and then my birthday, and then New Year's. So a lot of drinking, a lot of enjoying myself. But I was very quickly able to get back on program, like you do. So I am now very happy to say I am down to 238. And I'm super happy because that puts me within 4 pounds of 30 pounds loss. And my new goal is by February, which is my original 1 year with Weight Watchers, I want to be down a total of 30 pounds. So I'm really excited. I'm really close. I think I can get there. I've actually started to add workouts back into my nutrition. My nutrition's really on par right now. I feel really good about it. And I'm going to go over nutrition and stuff like that in a second. But I'm really happy with my nutrition. I'm really happy where I am. I think, oh, that's great. So I'm stoked to be there. I'm really close to my 30-pound goal. I think I can hit it by February. Okay, so let's talk about some nutrition for a while. So on the Weight Watchers program, you're given what's called a point. And a point is broken down into each piece of food is not created equal, as a lot of you know. Every calorie is not the same. Some calories are going to be more protein dense, fibrous dense. Some calories are just going to be empty sugar. So you get a certain allotment of points every single day. And you also get bonus points, I like to call them, they're called weeklies. So you get to use those throughout the week. So if you go over one day because you had a glass of champagne, or you went out for dinner with some coworkers, or you had a mom's event coming up, you have weeklies to back you up, which is fine. So I get, now this just changed because Weight Watchers now does a thing called a freestyle program. And so the freestyle program, you used to be allowed a certain amount of points, a certain amount of weeklies, but now because Weight Watchers has added over 200 foods that are 0 points, mostly protein-based foods that are 0 points, you now get less points and your weeklies stay the same. And you can roll over your weeklies. I didn't know this until recently, but if you don't use your weeklies from the previous week, you can roll those over into the next week. And that way, if you have like a really big event coming up and you know you're going to splurge, like a cruise coming up, and you know you're going to be splurging a little bit, you're going to be drinking a lot of alcohol, you're going to be enjoying the midnight buffets, because yes, honey, they have those. You can use those. So as of right now, I am allowed 26 daily points, and I am allowed 41 weekly points. My daily points, at first I really struggled with this once they readjusted, because I used to get 32 weekly points, so it went down from 32 to 26. So the first couple weeks I really struggled with it. It was a really big adjustment. I had a hard time adjusting to like less points, and I wasn't making the best choices, and I think that was during the Christmas season, so I was going through a lot of that. But however, now I think I've gotten it under control. So eggs are 0 points, chicken breast is 0 points, beef has some points in it, like if you do lean cuts of ground beef, there's less points, but ground turkey is 0 points. So I used to do like taco bowls, and my taco bowls were about 4 or 5 points because they had, or they were 6 points because they had rice in them, and they had light sour cream and cheese. Now it went from being 6 points to being 1 point because light sour cream is 0 points. So I'm figuring it out. I'm adjusting. I'm figuring it out. Getting there. I think one of the biggest things though is that I am drinking a ton of water, and I think that's helping the most with clearing out my system and helping me with the weight loss. I'm up to 96 ounces of water a day easily, and that's not counting my afternoon tea and my morning coffee towards my water count. Some people count those towards your water count. Some people say they're caffeinated so they don't count. Kind of depends on what like school of thought you're in, but I don't count them to my water count. I'm still hitting 96 ounces of water a day. I have a 24-ounce water bottle. I just fill that up with every single meal, and I drink 24 ounces of water with every meal, and then I drink another one before I start my day in the morning, before I have my first cup of coffee. So very easily getting in my water, starting a workout routine, staying within my points. Fruit is always 0, so in the afternoons, I'm filling up on fruit and not necessary chips and protein bars. And like, I'm reading labels, guys. Like, you have to look at them. I bought these, so I went and bought these like organic Cliff Bars for my girls because they were like kid and organic and all this stuff. They had 12 grams of sugar per 1 bar. 12 grams of sugar. My adult protein bar only has 6. So that goes to show you that this thing that was marketed to moms as like an organic, healthy option for giving your cat a snack bar has more sugar than most of the other like junky ones on the shelves. Just read your labels, guys. That's where I'm sitting right now. I'm really close to my 30-pound goal. I am going to give you my before and after photos. They're not super great. I don't want to say it's an after photo because it's not. I'm not done. It's my before and during photo. So we have a lot going on. My goal right now is, because we are going to start trying to get pregnant here pretty soon. My goal right now is to get down to the lowest possible weight I can before I get pregnant, get into a really healthy mindset and a really healthy routine. When we do get pregnant, because of my HG, I'm just going to try and take it 1 day at a time. If I feel up to exercising, I will. If I feel up to logging points and calories and stuff like that, I will. I don't know if it's going to happen. I may like pause my Weight Watchers account. I may pause my Weight Watchers account after I get pregnant. My pregnancies are pretty intense, and I don't know if I want to be mindful of like trying to lose weight. But the great thing about Weight Watchers is that after I have the baby number 3, whatever that is, I actually get breastfeeding points. So you get like 12 extra points a day to keep on track and to help you lose weight while you breastfeed and stay healthy. So super excited for that. You just kind of have to find what works for you. And for some people, Weight Watchers doesn't do anything. I've heard people say that they had no success on it. They couldn't keep it off. They couldn't work with it. And that's totally fine for them. You do you, boo. That's all, like that's my motto for life is like, find what works for you. It's not going to work for everybody else. Whether it's like the keto diet or the paleo diet or, the Atkins diet or the whole 30, whatever works for you, and you find yourself being the healthiest and the fittest and just in a better state of mind and frame, a better state of mind. I think that's just what everyone should strive for. So now to go back into like body confidence, I am posting my before and during weight loss photos here on my thing. And I just say to the haters out there, because I know I might get flack. I may get people saying like I'm still overweight and I'm still pretty chunky and all this stuff. But I don't care. Like, I have 0 time for haters in my life. Okay, leaving on a positive note and not talking about haters anymore, I'm really excited to share this journey with you guys. When I originally started my channel, I did want to talk about fitness and weight loss and stuff, so that is a goal that I wanted to have for my channel. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you come back for more. If you guys like a weight loss routine or anything, leave a comment down below and we can talk about it. We can share what's working for us, what's not working for us, and our experiences. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm really excited to be on this journey, and I hope you guys will follow me and come along. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.